So, in talking with entrepreneurs, I hear all the time that people are just waiting for the right time in order to take action on something. It could be marketing, it could be hiring a new employee, it could be outsourcing bookkeeping, it could be like a number of given things. And I also hear that on the personal side. And I've heard people forever say, oh, I'll start the gym on Monday, or I'll quit drinking next year, or I'll do something, I'll start eating healthier next month. The overall summary of that is that you're just making excuses in order to do something that you absolutely know you need to be doing anyway. If you've already said in your mind, I will do this when the time is right, I will do this when I find time, you're not going to find any additional time in your schedule. You have to make time for these things, or you have to make time to remove these things, or hire a marketing company, or hiring a bookkeeper, or hiring that new employee. I'm here to tell you there's no right time to take action in business or in your personal life. You just have to make the time, and you have to make the decision and move forward with it. And that's not always easy. I understand that. For years, I've been a person that says, oh, I'll start this, or I'll change this on Monday. And then Monday comes and I'm like, okay, I already waited a little bit of time. I'll just do it next week or next month, or even sometimes next year. Very similar to a New Year's resolution video that I made not too long ago, talking about people that are already falling back on New Year's resolutions that they've had because they're not living up to the standards in which they said that they are trying to live up to. So you need to understand that whether it's starting a business, whether it's exiting a business, whether it's hiring an employee, like I don't really care what it is. It could be your personal life. It could be getting back to the gym, eating healthier, stop drinking, smoking, what have you. There is never going to be a right time in order to make that decision. So what you need to focus on and what you need to get clear on is what is holding you back from actually making that decision, making that hire, outsourcing that particular ask of your business, because that's the real thing that's holding you back. It's not the decision itself. It's whatever is personally holding you back, whether it's business or personal, it doesn't really matter, but there's some sort of fear, some sort of excuse, something that you need to get over, that hurdle that you need to jump over in order to be on the other side of whatever is holding you back. Now, I'm the first person to admit that I have said, again, for years, that I would start something, change something, add something, subtract something. And what ended up happening is by the time I actually made that decision, it was already too late. Not necessarily too late that I couldn't make changes that were better for myself or for my business, but I had already made up in my mind that I needed to make that change. And so there was that regret, there was that sense of failure by the time I actually made the decision, because I realized that the decision itself, or the habit I was adding or subtracting itself, wasn't necessarily the problem that was holding me back. It was me, and it was something deeper. It was fear, it was anxiety, it was stress, it was all of those things that I was telling myself I just needed to wait for X in order to do Y. And those things need to come together, and you need to dig to the deep root of the problem that is underlying within your system that is actually causing you to feel that you need to wait for something in order to make that decision. So I'm here to tell you, there's never going to be a right time. There's never going to be a right time to start the business. I can tell you, though, that once you've already said that you're going to do something, the longer you wait to actually do it, the more regret, the more stress, the more anxiety you're going to have built up throughout this entire process. So once you make the decision, hold yourself to a higher standard. Take initiative, push forward, make the decision right now to do something that you've been putting off for so long, saying that you'll do it when the time is right. I'm here to tell you there is no right time. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and we'll see you next time.